Hero of the Soviet Union Vladimir Gasoyan Badoevich. Hero of the Soviet Union Gasoyan Vladimir Badoevich, navigator of the Tu-134A aircraft of the Tbilisi Georgian Aviation Administration, Georgian SSR. Senior Lieutenant of the Reserve. He was awarded orders, Medals of Lenin, June 2, 1984, Vakhtang Gorgasly of the 3rd degree. Vladimir Badoevich is a Yazidi by nationality, was born on October 5, 1953 in Tbilisi, Georgia, in the family of an employee. After graduation, Vladimir entered the Civil Aviation School in Rilsk, Kursk region and graduated in 1972, and in 1979 he received the Order of Lenin from the Academy of the General Aviation and the Specialty Engineer Navigator of the General Aviation of the 3rd class. In 1980, Vladimir returned to the Georgian SSR, worked as a navigator of the Antua aircraft squadron of the Kotaisi Separate Aviation Squadron of the Georgian Directorate of the Georgian Aviation. Since 1981, he has been the navigator of the Tu-134A aircraft of the Tbilisi Aviation Administration. On November 18, 1983, as a crew member, Tu-134A flew on the route Tbilisi, Badoevich, Kiev, Leningrad with 57 passengers and 7 crew members on board. During the flight, the plane was hijacked by a group of 9 armed criminals who killed 3 crew members. Seeing his comrades die before his eyes, Gasoyan opened fire with his personal weapon at the bandits, protecting the lives of passengers and crew members. On November 19, 1983, a combat operation was carried out in Tbilisi to free hostages, according to the Nabat system. 1 terrorist was shot, 1 shot himself. The criminal group was detained and the passengers were released. By the decree of the Presidium of the Supreme Soviet of the USSR on February 6, 1984 for courage and heroism in apprehending especially dangerous criminals, Gasoyan Vladimir Badoevich was awarded the title Hero of the Soviet Union with the Order of Lenin and the Gold Star Medal. In 1984, Vladimir Badoevich Gasoyan was discharged from flying for health reasons. In 1985 he returned to the skies as a Tu-134A navigator. In 1987 completed the courses for foreign representatives at the Georgian Aviation Academy. Worked as assistant to Aeroflot's General Representative Office in Havana, Republic of Cuba. In 1991 Vladimir returned home to Georgia, and from 1991 to 1995 he worked as a navigator on the Tu-154 of the Orbitz airline, Tbilisi. On June 23, 1993, a Tu-154, crewed by navigator Gasoyan, sent from Tbilisi to Sukhumi for refugees and wounded, was shot down from the sea. The plane landed safely at Sukhumi Airport. In 1995, Vladimir Badoevich completed his flight work, dismissed at his own request, moved to Moscow, where he worked at JSC Aeroflot Russian Airlines as an engineer of the 1st category. In Rilsk, on one of the buildings of the Rilsk Aviation Technical College, a commemorative plaque is installed in memory of the hero.